Hello, welcome back to Talk to Me in Tagalog. In this video, we will learn more than 30 Tagalog expressions that you may use in your day-to-day conversation with your Filipino friends or relatives. The first one is, ayaw ko. Ayaw ko. And the polite form is, ayaw ko po. Ayaw ko po. The word ayaw means dislike or the unwillingness to do something. And the word ko means I. So ayaw ko or ayaw ko po is I don't like or I don't want to. The word ayoko is a variant of the phrase ayoko. Ayoko is shorter and easier to pronounce than ayoko. That's why you will often hear us say ayoko or ayoko nga to express refusal. Our next expression is bahala na. Bahala na. Bahala na means whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna prepare for it 100%, so whatever the outcome is, it's fine with me. Bahala na. It is commonly used in situations where you did not prepare anything, so you will just wing it or you will just leave it to chance. Bahala na. Our next expression is bahala ka. Bahala ka. Another way of saying it is ikaw ang bahala. Ikaw ang bahala. Ka and ikaw both mean you. While the word bahala has no exact English translation, it's somewhere between care and responsibility. Bahala. Bahala ka or ikaw ang bahala means it's up to you, it's your responsibility. Next we have ako na ang bahala. Ako na ang bahala. The phrase ako na means I'll do it. Ako na. So ako na ang bahala means I'll take care of it or I will do it. Another expression with the word bahala is bahala ka sa buhay mo. Bahala ka sa buhay mo. Buhay is life and mo is your. So buhay mo means your life. Bahala ka sa buhay mo is often said out of exasperation. We all have that one friend who keeps on asking for advice but wouldn't listen and usually ends up insisting what he or she thinks is right. So on your part, you just give up and tell that friend that, hey, it's your call. If anything bad happens, you cannot blame anybody but yourself. So out of frustration, you tell that friend, bahala ka sa buhay mo. You are responsible for your own life. Next, we have gising na. Gising na or the polite form gising na po. Gising na po. It means wake up. And if you want someone to go to sleep, you just tell him or her tulog na. Tulog na or the polite form tulog na po. Tulog na po. Another way of telling someone to go to sleep is inaantok na ako. Inaantok na ako, meaning I already feel sleepy. Tulog na tayo. Tulog na tayo. Let's go to sleep now. Our next expressions are dalian mo. Dalian mo. And bilisan mo. Bilisan mo. You may use either of the two if you want to ask someone to hurry up. But remember, you can only use these phrases with your friends or to someone younger than you. Here's the polite way of asking someone to hurry up. Pakidalian nyo po. Pakidalian nyo po. Nyo is the spoken form of the pronoun ninyo, meaning you. You may also say, pakibilisan nyo po. Pakibilisan nyo po, which also means, please hurry up. Here's an interesting phrase that you will often hear from a Filipino friend or neighbor. Teka. Teka. Teka is the shortened form of maghintay ka, which means you wait. We also say teka lang. Teka lang. The polite form is teka lang po. Teka lang po. We also say teka muna. Teka muna. These phrases mean the same thing. Wait a minute or just a minute. Another way of asking someone to wait is sandali lang. Sandali lang. And the polite form is sandali lang po. Sandali lang po. You may also say saglit lang. Saglit lang or saglit lang po. Sandali and saglit means second or moment. So, sandali lang and saglit lang means just a second or wait a second or just a moment or wait for a moment. Next, we have at sakana. At sakana. This phrase is often pronounced as tsakana. Tsakana. We also say sakana lang. Sakana lang. These phrases are used when you are putting off doing something for later. Here's another Tagalog expression without an exact English translation. Sayang. Sayang. Sayang is used when you have that feeling of regret over losing something valuable or wasting an opportunity. Sayang. What a loss or what a waste. Then we have tara. Tara or tara na. Tara na. You may also say tayo na. Tayo na. These phrases all mean let's go. Next is siguro, siguro, and baka. Baka. These two words mean maybe or perhaps. Just like in English, siguro and baka are used if you're not so sure of your answer, or if the information is true or false. Baka is also pronounced as baka. Baka, which means the same thing. For example, if somebody asks you, are there aliens out there? Then you will say, siguro or baka, since you're not sure whether or not aliens exist. And here's the opposite of siguro. Sigurado. Sigurado, meaning sure or certain. To ask someone to ascertain something, you should say, siguraduhin mo. Siguraduhin mo. Our next expression is, masanay ka na. Masanay is to get used to something. Masanay ka na. You should get used to it. The next ones are really easy. Tama. Tama, meaning right. The opposite is mali. Mali, wrong. Let's add pronouns at the end of tama and mali to form phrases. Ako, ka, siya. Ako is I, ka is you, and siya is he or she. Tama ako. I am right. Tama ka. You're right. Tama siya. He or she is right. Let's try them with mali. Mali ako. I'm wrong. Mali ka. You're wrong. Mali siya. He or she is wrong. Here's a really useful phrase for you. Ano sa Tagalog ang blank? Or the polite form, ano po sa Tagalog ang blank? Ano means what, and the blank stands for any English word that you want to translate into Tagalog. Ano po sa Tagalog ang blank? What is blank in Tagalog? Next, we have itanong mo kay blank. Itanong is to ask, mo is you, kay is a noun marker to introduce the name of the person that you are going to ask. For example, James. Itanong mo kay James, meaning ask James. The polite way to say this is, pakitanong po kay blank. Please ask blank. Our next expression is, sabihin mo. Sabihin mo, meaning say it. The polite form is, sabihin po ninyo. Sabihin po ninyo. Please say it. Then we have, naiintindihan mo ba? Intindi is to understand. And since we are using the pronoun mo, it means that you are talking to a singular person. So, naiintindihan mo ba is, do you understand? And if you're asking two or more people, you should say, naiintindihan nyo ba? Naiintindihan nyo ba? Nyo is the plural form of you. Naiintindihan nyo ba? Do you understand? And if you don't understand it, you just say, hindi ko naiintindihan. Hindi ko naiintindihan, meaning I don't understand. If you're speaking on behalf of a group of people, you should say, hindi namin naiintindihan. Hindi namin naiintindihan. We don't understand. To ask someone to repeat what he or she has just said or done, you should say, ulitin mo. Ulitin mo, meaning repeat or you repeat it. But ulitin mo sounds a bit bossy or rude, so it's better to say, pakiulit naman. Pakiulit naman. Or the polite form, pakiulit naman po, meaning please repeat. Now we have sagutin mo. Sagot is answer and sagutin is to answer. The phrase sagutin mo means you answer or you answer it. To politely ask someone to answer, you should say, pakisagot nyo po. Pakisagot nyo po. Our next expression is, basahin mo. Basa is read, basahin is to read. Basahin mo means you read it. To be polite, you should say, pakibasa nyo po. Pakibasa nyo po. Please read it. Then we have isulat mo. Isulat is to write, so isulat mo is write it. Polite form, pakisulat nyo po. Pakisulat nyo po. Please write it. Next is makinig ka. Makinig is to listen. So the phrase makinig ka is you listen up. If you're addressing two or more people, you should say makinig kayo. Makinig kayo. It's like saying everybody listen up. Our next expression is lakasan mo nga. Lakasan mo nga. Lakasan is to turn up the volume or to say it louder. So lakasan mo nga means you say it louder. Or turn up the volume. The polite form is pakilakasan nga or pakilakasan nga po. Please turn up the volume or please say it louder. These two expressions are very easy to remember. Aywan ko. Aywan ko. And ewan ko. Ewan ko, which means I don't know. Just add po at the end to make it polite. Aywan ko po. Ewan ko po. The last one is o sige. O sige, which means okay, sure. The word sige is also said when you agree about something. That's why you may often hear Filipinos say sige sige, which means okay okay. Sige may also means goodbye. Like sige una na ako. It means goodbye, I'll go ahead. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Salamat po!